Hey guys, welcome back to my pregnancy vlog. We are officially at 20 weeks. I can't believe it that we are halfway-ish there. I know he's not gonna come right at 40 weeks, or probably won't. But it's really exciting to know that we are that much closer to meeting our baby boy, which hopefully the video worked that I put before this one of our gender reveal, our tire burnout. It went so great. Really just a few hiccups here and there, but it was such a good turnout and honestly a surprise because I really expected to see pink smoke coming out. And so when I saw blue, it was awesome. I mean, I would have been absolutely ecstatic either way, but I was so convinced that we were having a girl, and even after hearing, 20, 30 people say like, oh, you're having a boy, I was like, no, I'm going with my gut. I really think it's a girl. So, yes, it was crazy. That day was kind of dragging on because I was just so ready to find out what we were having, and we didn't do the burnout till that night. So we had a lot of friends and family come in for it. I think we had about 50 people at the burnout, and then we did a barbecue after and just hung out. So it was awesome. And my husband was the one who did the burnout, of course. It was in his truck, and so we, I think I said in my last vlog, but we didn't know, obviously, so we gave the gender in the envelope to some of my family members and my grandparents, and so they took care of all of that, and they ordered the tire, and it came sprayed, painted black already, so we couldn't see the color. So it was crazy, so fun. I cannot believe that we are having a boy. My family has a lot of girls, but I have taken care of boys. I used to nanny, so it's not like a completely foreign thing to me, but it still is a little bit different than what I'm used to, so we'll see. But I'm just so excited, and I can't wait to meet him and see what he looks like. And it has been such a big week for him this past week. So Wednesday, I think it was Wednesday, I don't know, all these days meld together, but I think Wednesday of last week we had our prenatal, and as she was trying to find his little heartbeat, he was in a position where he wasn't cooperating very well to get a really good strong heartbeat. I felt him kick, and that was the first time I'd felt like an actual kick. It made me look down like, oh my goodness, what was that? I was like, was that a kick? And my midwife was, yeah, you felt it. And so that was really cool. And so the rest of that day I was trying to get him to do it again, and I couldn't feel anything. So Friday, my husband wakes up early to go to work, and so I usually wake up as well to say bye to him, and I always have to go to the bathroom at that point too. So I went to the bathroom, came back to bed, laid down, and I felt like this little, I don't know how to explain it, it feels like little flicks, very, very low. And I'd actually felt those the night before when we were eating dinner. Sorry, heard the dog. But it was so low, and I was like, there's no way the baby can be that low. I don't know why I thought that. I'm a first-time mom. I don't know what to expect. So I thought it was just like indigestion or something. But I felt it, and I was like, that can't be gas. That's something more. So I put my hand on my stomach, and I felt a kick just a few seconds later, and oh my goodness, it was amazing. And just to feel his little foot or his hand, I don't know what it was, but I didn't care. And so I felt a few more kicks, and my husband had just left for work, so that was kind of sad. But when he got home later that night, because I had felt little movements here and there all throughout the day, and I was like, I really want you to feel this. And so every time I'd feel the baby though, and my husband, Jeff, would put his hand on my stomach, he would stop. I was like, you are such a little stinker. So finally he felt it that night, and it was so cool. He was so excited, and just to see that surprise on his face, like, wow, that was a kick, you know? So anyways, and ever since then, every day he's been moving more. His kicks are getting stronger every single day. I'm not kidding. There was one night where I was trying to fall asleep. My husband falls asleep like that. I'm sure a lot of you wives out there have the same problem. Your husband can fall asleep the second his head hits the pillow. It takes me a lot longer to fall asleep. So anyways, I was lying on my left side and he was kicking a lot, and they were pretty strong. And I almost woke my husband up, but he is a totally different person if you wake him up at night. And I was like, I guess I'll just wait. I'll tell him about this tomorrow, and hopefully the baby will kick this hard, which I know he will. His kicks are getting stronger every day. So yeah, yesterday I laid down. I was on the couch kind of reclining back, and he was moving a lot. I think I probably laid there for about an hour just watching him, and I didn't even get tired of it. It was so much fun, and it was amazing to just see him moving, and his little foot or hands, you know, whatever it was, moving around in there and sticking up a little bit in my belly. And so when my husband got home again from work, I had him watch, and he saw a few kicks, so that was really fun. Anyways, I'm sure you've heard enough about kicking. It is such an incredible feeling to me. I smile every single time I feel him, and I don't know, it solidifies it that much more that there's a baby in there. And then being able to say he now rather than, you know, baby. We try not to say it because that just feels weird. But being able to call him and then feeling him move and kick, it makes it that much more real. And I can't even explain the love I have for him. And I'm like, I just can't fathom it. And to think that I haven't even met him yet, I haven't held him, you know, it's insane to me. It's beautiful, and I can't wait to meet him. We still have a lot to do, so I'm glad that we still have some time, but at the same time, I'm just like, get here already. I want to hold you and kiss you and hug you. So, yes, those are two very big things that happened this last week. Today I'm 20 weeks. At our prenatal, everything was good. I did find out that I do have a vitamin D deficiency, which I hope I didn't talk about this in my last vlog. I don't think so. If I did, I'm blaming it on pregnancy brain. But my midwife told me, I think I did. Anyways, I'm deficient in vitamin D. I'm trying to remember what day I did my last vlog, and I'm pretty sure it was the day after my prenatal. So I'm just going to summarize it really fast. I don't want to go over it all again if I've already talked about it, but I've been taking that drink that she gave me. It's just like a vitamin D plant-based sort of drink. I've been trying to go out and just sit in the sun or go for walks, things like that. My parents, because we're still at their house, my parents have an upground pool. Upground? I don't know, I think that's what you call it. And so they got a couple of these like raft floaty things that you can lay on, so that's really nice. I laid on that for, 45 minutes the other day, and it was really relaxing, and just a really great way to get sun. And I did get a little bit of a tan, you probably can't tell. So yeah, I am feeling better. Those dry little red patches around my eyes aren't as bad anymore. You can't tell. The lighting is actually pretty good, thankfully. My back pain isn't as bad. I did work out 2 days ago. I had the motivation, I had the energy, so I made myself do it. I did a lot of legs. I'm trying to strengthen my glutes because my friend told me that my back pain is probably due to weak glute muscles, which is probably true. So I'm trying to strengthen those. My glute muscles have never been my strong point. I have pretty strong legs, but my butt has just always been a weak point for me. So I'm working on that. And so because of that, I did have some back pain yesterday, but I think more of it was due to working out than anything. Sleeping has been better. It still takes me a while to fall asleep, but once I do fall asleep, I am usually out for the rest of the night. Every once in a while, I will wake up to go to the bathroom, but it's not a consistent thing, which is great because when I do get up to go to the bathroom, it takes me a long time to fall back asleep. My husband is usually sleeping on the twin mattress on the floor still. Honestly, I think he prefers that, and I miss having him right next to me, and I know he misses it too, but he also loves his sleep, as do I. So we kind of just trade off. Sometimes he'll sleep in bed with me, but most of the time we are sleeping in separate beds, so I can stretch out and he can, until we get our own house and we can get our own California king mattress and stretch out as much as we want and still be in the same bed together. So I'm trying to think if there are any other highlights or things that I wanted to talk about. I don't know, last pregnancy vlog I did after I got finished doing it, I was like, oh, I forgot to talk about that, and I didn't write it down, and so now I can't remember what it was, but oh well, if I think of it later. I'm trying to keep this to 15 minutes at the most, so as to not bore you guys. But I did start our baby registry today, and I feel a little overwhelmed. Like, it's exciting and I love doing it, but I'm also there's just so much, and I don't want to just get things because they sound fun and cute but miss out on like more practical stuff. So probably gonna have my mom help me with that and have my husband look too. Since we are having a boy, not that I would have been upset if we were having a girl whatsoever, but I do love the fact that we're having a boy because I love the color blue, and I know you can use blue for a girl, but it just, I don't know, blue for a boy makes a little more sense, I guess. Pink is not my favorite color. I really don't like the color pink, so even if we did have a girl, I would probably be using very minimal amounts of pink and more like peach shades or, you know, those sorts of things. But anyways, blue is my favorite color, so I'm really excited about that. I love gray. I know it's not super original. Most nurseries these days are like blue and gray and stuff for boys, but I'm excited. Since we don't have a house, I don't really know exactly what his nursery is going to look like. Honestly, I don't even know if we're going to have time to get a nursery ready for him before he comes, but I'm trying not to think about that or let that get me down and just get excited about, you know, getting stuff for him. So I'm creating that. We are doing Amazon and Target. There are some things, I am on Instagram, so there are some sites or people that I follow that I can't remember the name of. I think it's called, I'm gonna have to look it up, but I think it's called Beluga Baby. I don't know. Anyways, I won't waste time looking it up, but there are these wraps, and I really want to get a few of those because I know I'm going to be holding him all the time, and you know, just having him wrapped around me as opposed to holding him will help me to get a lot of stuff done, and it's just more practical. And even though the ones that have like the buckles on them, I know those work too, but those just don't seem as comfortable, and my shoulders are super sensitive, and so kind of feel like those would really weigh down on me more. So I'm looking into that. I really want to make a smart investment. I want it to be worth my money. Sorry, I don't know why the dog's going crazy. I had the house to myself again, but who knows, that will probably only last a couple of minutes. I just want it to be a good investment. I want it to be worth it, and for it to be comfortable for both me and him. So I'm still looking for that, but I'm probably missing a lot of stuff. I really think I need to write things down before I do these. because there's so much I feel like I'm forgetting. But we are 20 weeks today, so he is 10 inches long, or the size of a banana. He weighs, I think it's like 8.5 ounces. Maybe, no, I think it's like 10 ounces actually. He's getting there. Yeah, he's kicking, he's moving all over the place. I just am so in love and I cannot wait to meet him. Getting bigger every day, so I guess I will show you guys the bump. Well, and my mom is home, so this is time to go, I guess. But belly button is still changing. Obviously, these are not maternity shorts. Just going the cheap route for now. But anyways, all right, well, that is my cue to go. Thank you so much for watching, you guys. Please like and subscribe. Comment below what you're experiencing in your pregnancy right now, and I will talk to you next time. All right, bye, guys.